Ooh, all right. Hi, my love. What you call it? I want to make a few videos for you because I'm gonna be late at work today, tomorrow, and Sunday, and you might not need this for Friday because I'll be coming home at 10 instead of closing, hopefully. But just in case, I just want to get a few of these out. So what I wanted to show you is a World of Tanks game, and it's not necessarily spectacular, but I mostly just wanted to show you this in the first place. So this is a game mode called Frontline, and let me see if I can. Yeah, okay, so I can pull this up. And in Frontline, instead of playing on a map that's about a kilometer by a kilometer, so a normal size, you play on a map that's 9 kilometers by 9 kilometers, and it's basically like playing 9 maps in one map. There's this guy. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. Um, and he's gone. And instead of playing with 15 players versus 15 players, you play 10 players. Not 10 players. 30 players versus 10 players, and on each other flank. And what was I gonna say? There's an attacking side. I'm on the attacking side, and there is a defending side. And the attacking side is supposed to capture each of these sections of the map, these flanks, and eventually destroy these comically massive guns that you'll see soon. So I'm starting in the Object 274A, which I thought was going to be a great tank for this. And the gun so far is working really well, but you'll see when I work this position, I have no gun depression whatsoever. But that's okay. You might think, well, I'm already on 482 hit points, so, like, I'm already gonna lose this game, or I'm gonna die, but you can respawn in this mode, which is really, really nice. Kind of like the purpose of this is that you get to use all your tanks, and you get to respawn, and you're just continuously pushing. And I find Frontline like pretty fun. And in addition to that, it's a very good credit grinding mode. I You also get abilities. For example, I have an artillery strike that I use to just destroy that Emil without even having to shoot him, which is fun. And yeah, Frontline is fun, and I just like the concept of Frontline. Like I just like the concept of Frontline. I think it's fun. I wish that. Yeah, I immediately died because yeah, but it's okay because I immediately get to respawn, as you can see. So I took out the 274A, which I thought was going to be a good tank for this. I think I decide. Yep, I decide that I want to take the list instead. This is basically like the Object 274A, except it has a little less DPM and a little bit worse of armor, but it's faster. It has a way more accurate gun, and has more gun depression. So this should be fun. So I'm gonna go over to the same spot I was because I want to keep working it. When you respawn, you can choose to switch over flanks, and you can see we already captured B, so this is like a thing that we won. Um, but for now, I decide. Well, I still want to play this flank because I can still farm a lot of damage here. So, and I'm still having trouble with gun depression, though not as much. I don't know how that hit. I did not aim that well. But yeah, these games typically last between 20 and 30 minutes. And it's just fun. I already said it before, but I like the concept of Frontline because um, it's not just one game and you're done. It's like it feels like you're actually pushing and you're actually reaching like objectives, whereas in randoms you're just farming damage and you're kind of just playing the map that you have. Whereas here, you have this whole entire map. One of the other things about Frontline is that because of the fact that Frontline only comes in seasonal drops, so this is like the winter drop or something like that for Frontline, and it lasts for about a week. Because of that, no one really knows the map. Um, I overpoke this guy, which is really dangerous because of this STRV that's in the back. No one really knows this map, and in addition to it, the map and the two others that are in Frontline are just generally very open. So you can play a wide variety of positions and get like I don't ask don't ask that was that didn't happen. Um, you get to play a wide variety of positions, and um, you actually get to flank people and this and that, and it's fun. It's genuinely fun. For most of the maps and randoms, it can feel very like corridor based. I don't know how I bounced that G Sor. I literally hit his wheel. I think I went under his tank. So it might have said crit, but I think I went under his tank. Um, what was I gonna say? I use an ability here called Inspire that basically just makes my tank better. Um, you can see I have like a faster reload now. It used to be like 7.8 seconds, now it's 6 seconds. In addition to that, I have more view range, this and that. But yeah, like you get to play a wide variety of positions, whereas in normal randoms, it just feels kind of like. And you can see I'm using my artillery again because I want to hit the G-Sword. I don't think I hit anyone with this because I didn't really aim that well. Hopefully I get someone though. But in randoms, it can feel very corridor based, where you are just fighting the enemy head on and you have no opportunity for flanking. I also don't know what happened with that shot. This G-Sword is getting very lucky, but in addition to the fact that other people aren't necessarily aware of every single angle, you can use that to your advantage and you can flank people, and it's just really, it's fun. Like it's fun. Um, like some people might be looking at you, and some people might be expecting your push in a general direction. Let's say like you've capped to this. Let's say you've capped to this point, and everyone's pushing in. People might set up here and just generally watch all the angles. But as the fight develops, you can then find openings where you can find certain positions that you might not otherwise be able to use, and just hit everyone from the side. And you'll see that later in this game. It's like Frontline is fun. Frontline is fun. That guy's dead. I actually aimed that shot really badly. I should not have aimed, what you call it? Can I... Okay. I should not have aimed at, like... If this is, like, the tank, I should not have aimed here because it could have bounced. I should have aimed at, his broadside. And it was lucky that it penned, and that's because I have a 105mm caliber gun, and this SCRV, I think, has 30mm of armor all around, which means I overmatch him. But it was still, not that good. In addition to being able to respawn, you also get these points where you get to repair your tank, refill your shells. You can see I already went through half my ammo. Imagine if I had been going through and halfway through the game I just don't have any more ammo, and I'd be forced to die. No, that'd be kind of silly. So these respawn points also give you a little bit of ammo as well. And now I'm as good as new, which is wonderful. I have 4.7 thousand damage, 1,000 assists. That's a very good game for randoms, but because of the fact that you are playing a long game here in Frontline, that's not necessarily like good. I usually consider at least 10,000 damage a good game. Like I said, this is primarily a credit farming mode. It's fun, but it's mostly a credit farming mode where you kind of just turn your brain off and shoot things and get damage and make credits. I usually consider about 10,000 damage. I'm looking at my tank and admiring it here. I usually consider at least 10,000 damage good, because that's enough for at least like 300,000 credits a game, which is good income. Sometimes I'll do like 12,000 to 15,000, and sometimes I'll get above that, so like 18,000 or something like that, and then I'll make like 600,000 credits. I don't know what that guy was doing. That's the guy that bounced my shot like twice, which is wonderful. So now we're overlooking this point, my love, and that guy, I don't know what that guy was doing, my love. Overlooking this point, and now I'm looking to help suppress sort of this ridge, so that our people here can kind of rush in and get the cap. You can play this mode in a way where you yourself are going towards the caps, going to the cap and like doing that. I don't like that because you don't get as much damage. You don't get as much damage that way. You climb up the ranks, you get ranks in this game, and you can get all the way up to general rank, which gives you a bonus to your experience. But I don't necessarily like that, because I find that if I'm doing good damage, if I'm doing like 10,000 damage, I'm gonna get up to general anyway. And I think I make a very stupid decision here. Nope, it doesn't come yet. It does not come yet, which is good. Oh, I think it's coming. I think it's coming. I have decided, I'm going to decide in a second that I actually want to push all the way up here. That's a very bad choice, and I'll explain why in a second. But here I come. Here I go. I'm, here I go. There's the scorpion. He's gonna go forward, and you can see like people just are not aware of like a good amount of the angles that you play, which means you can flank and you can shoot a lot of people that are just not looking at you, and it's like, it's great. It's easy, but it's also great at the same time. There's an XM. That guy sucks, but what was I saying before? I don't know. I just like Frontline. I think this would be a very fun mode if we played it, my love. Number one, because it's just fun, especially when it's just the two of us. There's a squall. I don't know how that hits. And you can see I'm up here now, and you might think, oh, you're safe. There's no one behind you. Everyone's in front of you, and no one's looking at you, which is what I was talking about before. But here's the thing. These people are here because they're respawning. So some people are going to respawn and come up here. You see this SVAC? Yeah. I just took 800 damage because, yeah. But I did set this guy on fire, which is wonderful. He's running food. He should not be running food in this mode because credits. But yeah, I just think this would be fun for us to play. And you can see this guy comes towards me now. I aim poorly. And yeah, I'm dead here. But that's fine because I did like a good amount of damage in this position. I'm content with it. I have a few lives, and you don't get more than 2 lives at a time, so might as well try out some new tanks. I believe I try the G-Sword 1010 here. Yeah, so that the tank that that one guy was playing, I'm gonna play now, and you'll see this thing is absolute paper. It's got no armor whatsoever, so that guy bouncing the amount that he did was interesting. Yeah, I just think this would be fun. I'd like to play this with you, my love. It does require you to have at least a few tanks, like at least like 2 or 3 tanks. Otherwise, you're just going to be sitting, because you could see when the tanks are showing up here that they have to repair, so you can't just play the same thing over and over again. So you need at least like 2 or 3 tier 8 tanks, and hopefully they're premiums as well. So I don't think you have the tanks in your... Oh, there's this guy. I could load HE here. I don't feel like it. I'm just going to shoot him. But yeah, I'm coming back to this position because they're all up here now and they're going to shoot. I don't think you have the tanks on your account, my love, to do this. This is also a good like mode for grinding experience, so that could always be the thing we do, but I don't know. Yeah, but it would be fun. It would be fun, my love. I aimed very poorly there, but it doesn't matter because I'm just going to shoot. I'm just going to arty him. There he goes. And I'll shoot the side of his turret there. Yeah, I think it would be fun, my love. It would just be fun. Yeah. I'm trying to be a little more chill because once again I want to be... Oh, I killed that guy. I want to be aware that you're sleeping, my love. So I want to be a little more laid back and relaxed. But and this is not like if I'm recording like gameplay or something where I'm gonna get excited utterances. But yeah, we're gonna see. I think I can see this IS-2. Unbeknownst to me, I'm being blocked by like something in the middle because object permanence. But yeah, this is most like I'm letting the other people cap the base, my love, and I'm just gonna quote unquote support them. And by that I mean farm damage. I'm already at 10,000 damage, and you can see I have this bar here. I'm like almost at general. Like I said, I don't need to play the cap and rush the game because I'm getting general anyways. Hopefully I can shoot this guy. I don't know what that shot was. Don't worry about it. And yeah, now that you can see that I really should have been highlighting the rest of the flank, but while we were playing over here, these guys steamrolled this flank, and now we're here. So we're gonna start coming towards the rest of the objectives. As you can see, are comically big guns. I raised my gun because I feel happy. And yeah, I could always go in and go just straight in, especially because I'm fast. But I want to wait for the rest of my team to come, especially for this EBR to come in to clear everything, because most likely people are going to be sitting up on like this ridge behind the objective, and are just going to shoot me. So I don't think it's going away because yeah, no, because I had the map up when I was there. There we go. So we're just progressing, my love. And there's an EBR over there. This guy I'm pretty sure is annoying. That was just unlucky. Although I probably could have aimed a bit more. Thankfully the EBR didn't spot me, and we already these guys, the objective is destroyed, but it says that the tanks aren't there because of something called radio range. That what I missed there was I shot under the EBR. I'm gonna RD this T-28, but there's something called radio range, where outside of the radio range you cannot like see what positions they're in. And I'm a general now, which is awesome. I think I was the first general this game. Let me check real quick. Yeah, I was the first general this game, actually, which is really surprising because I'm never that. I'm usually general towards like the later portions of the game. So that means it's just the highest rank now. I'm gonna get the most XP out of this game. There's that guy. I don't know how that doesn't pen. It was you could see that, my love. It was literally green. So now I'm gonna rush forward. You can. This is the objective. It's a comically large gun, and I'm very scared that I'm gonna die right now. But it's a comically large gun and it has a bunch of hit points, and you have to shoot it. Thankfully, it gives you damage as well. There's a you can see right here. There's a 122 TM that really wants me. Oh, here he comes. Oh, he doesn't want me. I thought he wanted me, but you can see he did drop RD on me. So I think, I don't know if I take out the 274A or another tank now. That's the Projetta. I think the game actually ends somewhat soon. So I'm going to start by shooting this guy. I'm going to wait for my reload. This is an auto reloader, so I have multiple shots I can use. I should have popped that Inspire sooner. I don't know why I didn't. But, yeah, that's 400 damage. That's good. It's good stuff. And then we're going to keep going. My hope is that I can get up this railway and eventually shoot number 2 on the side as well as these guys on the side. Well, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a few tanks that, like, make that hard. I'm not quite sure. I believe the Kari might. And this thing is nimble. I'm always surprised by how nimble this thing is. But that's because most of the time I'm playing, like, Barask, where it turns like a boat. So all of these guys are here, and I believe I'm going to try to shoot them in the side. Yep. So this Kari, he's a one-shot for me, but I'm not going to overpoke to get him. Oh, it's this SU. This SU is the annoying one. So that one misses. I'm going to shoot one, and hopefully that goes in. My RD comes up soon. The Barask is here, so I'm going to shoot him. And I'm just going to empty the full mag. The SU shoots me from there, which is... It's going to happen a few times. It's going to happen a few times. But yeah, we're not close to doing any of the objectives right now. Oh, the SU shoots me again. I believe that's the last time he shoots me for now. But it's just really annoying because, like, he's just outside of my view range, so I can't necessarily spot him or something like that. My hope is just that this Barask is going to go back and that we're going to go from there. I see an XM, and I'm like, I want to RD him. So it should hopefully be free damage. And you can see, I'm nodding my head because I'm like, yeah. And I kill the Barask. We're at objective 5. I believe that's the one that's going to end the game. I'm not sure. There's a Barask over there. Hopefully I shoot. I don't. I do not believe we destroy this objective, my love. Because people are just going to kill us. And yeah, They destroyed 5, so this game is over. It sucks because, you know, this game could have been 20 more minutes and I could have gotten a lot more damage, but 14,000 damage is fine. I think I got like 500,000 credits from this game, which is good. And yeah, I'll hopefully have another video up. Just in case I don't. I hope you're doing okay, my love. I hope you're feeling alright. These hard nights really are hard, and I hope that I get, a 9 to 5 soon so that we can come home at the same time and spend more of our time together. But for now, I'll upload these so that you can go to sleep, and I'll do that for the time being, okay? I just want you to know that I love you so much, and that I miss you so much, and that I really wish you were here with me. This would be a lot more fun if you were here with me. I was talking about it before. If we were playing this together, I think it would be a lot more fun. But yeah, if I don't have one more of these out, I want you to go to sleep. I love you very much, okay? Mwah.